how to study the forgetting curve, episode 2. In the last episode, we discussed what the forgetting curve is, key facts about memory, and how Ebbinghaus discovered and developed the forgetting curve. In this episode, we will take a look at how to prevent forgetting and boost your memory. Let's have a look at how to prevent forgetting and boost your memory. With everything we have learned about Ebbinghaus's work, it seems to paint a bleak picture of learning. However, it's not all negative. His research highlighted several things that we can do to retain information for longer. Let's look at 4 strategies you can use to improve your power of recall. 1. Use spaced learning. The most important discovery Ebbinghaus made was that by reviewing new information at key moments on the forgetting curve, you can reduce the rate at which you forget it. This approach is often referred to as spaced learning or distributive practice. Even though our memory fades quickly, a review session soon after the original learning can improve it. This session should happen when a recall has slipped significantly but hasn't fallen so low that you're starting over. Reviewing and refreshing information regularly holds the forgetting curve. The dotted part of each curve shows what would likely happen otherwise. Although forgetting starts again after each review session, it's slower than before. That's why each new curve shown in the image is shallower than the last. The gaps between your review session can be longer as time goes on. So you might refresh your learning from a lecture the following day, then 2 days later, then after a week, then after 30 days. 2. Overlearn. Another strategy Ebbinghaus explored was overlearning. That is, putting in more than the usual amount of effort when you learn something. He found that doing this improved retention and slowed the steep drop seen on the forgetting curve. He also pointed out that by using certain memory strategies, we can improve our chances of retaining even hard-to-learn information. 3. Make information meaningful. Do everything you can to make the material that you need to learn clear, relevant, purposeful, and establish a strong reason for retaining it. The more you know how something will benefit you in the long term, the more likely your memory will prioritize it. Reducing distractions and other demands known as your cognitive load should also help with this. 4. Keep challenging your memory. If you come to review some information and discover gaps in your memory, don't worry. This is the most productive time for stretching your recall. Learning done at this point will be all the stronger because of the mental challenge involved. If you're imparting learning or information to an audience or delivering training, make it as interactive as possible. Even just asking questions will encourage people to sort and strengthen the information in their minds. Let's have a look at some key points. The forgetting curve is an influential memory model. It shows how learned information slips out of our memories over time, unless we take action to keep it there. The steepest drop in memory happens quickly after learning, so it's important to revisit the information you've learned sooner rather than later. After that, regular reviews will help to reinforce it, but you can leave longer and longer gaps between these review sessions. This is known as spaced learning. Doing this will help to reinforce your learning and improve your power of recall so that you can remember what you've learned in the long term. We hope this information has given you a better insight into why we forget things we have learned and how to improve your power of recall.